Hey y'all, hey, Marcia here. So, I'm about to do this thing, something I haven't done in a long time. Y'all know what it is. If you see the title, you know what it is. But let me warn you, for those of you that are addicted to these, don't get addicted. Don't get addicted. Don't get addicted. If it does not apply to you, what I say, let it fly. Every little thing does not apply to you. Before you look at this video, you already know if somebody is good for you or not. Now, you can play the little game like, ooh, yes, you're right. Ooh, that's wrong. But again, you know when someone is right for you, and you have little inklings when someone is playing you. Now, also, some of you think that I only give bad news, which is so far left. I am a Libra through and through. I love love. I want to see the good stuff. I get drained when y'all get bad news. So, I do like the good stuff. If good stuff pops up, it pops up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But let's get started. All right, think of the person that you want to think about in your head. Someone that is real, not imaginary. Someone that, you could have vibed with, you do vibe with, you wonder, you're curious, whatever. I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right, Leo, so let's think about your person. What I like is that you know that you are not always right. Okay, so we got the Empress card. I'm going to say this, Leo. And I know some of you see this card and you're like, oh, pregnancy, all this. The Chariot card in reverse. But I'm getting something different. And I'm getting, it's almost like an older person, but there's something intimidating. I'll look deeper into that. 10 of Pentacles or 10 of Coins in reverse. Star card, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I tackle some really deep issues. I tackle things, whether it's missing people, whether it's things that happen with the body, whether it's relationships, like really traumatic things. Trauma is my number one thing. So understand there are things that people won't tackle that I do say. And I have said these things before, and okay, be mindful that if you are stuck on the Empress card and you're seeing it and you're like, oh, I'm about to have a baby, oh, I'm about to do this, that, and the other, be mindful there could be a loss in finances, but there could also, and I know you're gonna say, Marcia, don't. But it also looks like a loss of a familial structure. Now, I'm not saying divorce. I'm saying there is a potential. I'm saying it because I have to say it because it's happened before. But there is a potential with certain stressors for a loss of developing life. It is what it is. Understand that in this situation, Leo, you are going to have a partner that is really going to be going through it, and it's either you or them, and one of you does not know how to deal with it. There looks like there's an upcoming depression. There's an upcoming loss. Like I said, this loss could be a financial, this could be and I'm not just woe is me. If it doesn't apply, let it fly, run away from it. You are free to run away from it. Nobody's cursing your life. There looks like for some of you, there is a devastation, and through the devastation comes something new. Whether you've started painting, whether you have started something creative, whether you are building something, whether you make new connections, whether you start going to like some nonprofit place. Like there's many different avenues, but it looks like this is a time period where you're going to know who has it and who does not. You're going to know, and I don't mean financially, but you're going to know who's in this and who is not. Relationships are ups and downs, and some of you are not actually in fully real, what you believe, relationships, but the interest is there, and again, someone is going through it. Now, some of you are going to be like, well, Marcia, you said pregnancy, you said this and the other, this person, I'm not even with them, I've never been with them. Do not be surprised if someone that has caught your eye is expecting and you don't realize it, and they can date you. And this happens more often than you realize. Nobody's putting a child on you. It's just things happen. Men and women, they have children outside, and sometimes the babies are still baking, and you meet a new person, and it just happens. But I really need to touch on this. This is a time for you two to really hold tight to each other, because one of you is genuinely not going to be able to understand what the other is going through. Hold firm to your partner. Try to listen. Try to have empathy. And try to devise a plan. Not saying a plan for any potential loss or anything. Just understand that people go through things, whether it's a loss of a friend, a parent, whether you just aren't motivated to work anymore, whatever it is. This is something very trying. Now, you're going to say, but Marcy, I'm looking into this, see if I should be with this person, see if this, that, and the other. Give me 1 second. They think Taurus are bossy. Leo is bossy. Okay, so I look at oracle cards and tarot cards, verse, upside down, whatever. You got the card reciprocity in reverse. Exactly what I was thinking. Unfinished business. And then shattered in reverse. So the shattered in reverse shows me exactly what the star card, the very last card, both are the last cards, show me that through this craziness, this can work. This is just your down side. Everybody has ups and downs. Unfinished business is showing me that. The reciprocity in reverse is showing me the fact that one of you is going to feel so fucking lost when it comes to, is this working? Does this work? Can this work? What are we doing? How is this working? I don't understand you. What am I going to do? This is not the time to go out there and cheat on somebody. This is not the time to go out there and name call. This is not time to go crazy. Just be there for your person, because you guys can see this through. You actually can. But free will is a thing. So if you want to, you want to. If you don't, you don't. But just know, you want somebody to be there for you. That's all I'm gonna say. And this may be you going through it. It could be anything. Like I said, it doesn't have to be this, but it's something new. It could be a something lost in a fire. It could be anything. So it doesn't actually have to be a child. It could be anything. That it could be you going through orientation at a job and then them canceling the contract altogether. You're gonna have to be there for your person, or vice versa, right? That's it. All right, that was it. It was quick, it was brief, it was to the point. If it did not apply, let it fly. And if you want something that is personalized for you, where we're using your name, if you want your likeness, we're diving deep, then go book it on my website, PushyMuse.com. Go to, should say services or consultations, go right there. Book it time, book and expose my relationship, book a what if, book a shadow, whatever you want. We have same days, and then we have like a 3-day turnaround. Well, within 3 days. So totally up to you. These are completely draining because they take so much time, and then I gotta edit, but well worth it because they are kind of fun. All right. Till next time, have a good one.